Well, hello YouTube, welcome back to RuskiWeldFab, Build Fab, Race Fast and all of that wonderful stuff. We are at sunny Brands Hatch around 3 and 4 UK time attack, and look at this thing. It's already up and ready to go effectively. Yeah, all Kevlar body, Renault Clio. Not sure if it's the fastest at the moment, but it seems to be working. I have driven it to the scrutineering, and we did pass scrutineering, so it's good to go out. Yeah, we're gonna treat today especially as a test day. We need to sort of iron out a lot of different things, things like flat shifting, the downshift blips and all that stuff. Data logging, we'll need to sort of read everything that the car engine is doing, because it's all super fresh. I'm not sure if I want to reveal the power in this video or not, because some of you were guessing on the previous video. So yeah, we're just over 400 and we are under 1 ton with me and full tank of fuel, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, guys, welcome. Strap in. Today is going to be exciting. That's a good one. My session is supposed to be out now. People are enjoying themselves testing cars, and I'm stuck here in the garage. For some reason, alternator just completely stopped charging the battery, so it just dies. So we're trying to investigate a massive consortium of sort of brains, the best of the paddock, trying to figure out why this thing is not charging. So yeah, pointless to ask you for comments down below. We'll probably figure it out. It's something silly, but it's really weird. So looks like I will miss a first practice session.
Practice did not go well.
So yeah, practice didn't go too well, but I have my A-team, AJ. Subscribe to his channel. What is it?
AWH Racing.
AWH Racing.
It's not bad.
We think the alternator is completely shot for some reason, I don't know, randomly. Write me in the comments, let me know. Does it happen? Does the alternator? Because yesterday we were testing it here and it was working and it just completely stopped charging anything. So yeah, thanks to Civic Boys, you know who you are if you're watching. Literally just gave us a free alternator from the Civic Hub paddock. So
12 seconds later.
the repair has been complete. AJ has made a light work of it. Honestly, he sprang into action. That's what I love about this racing stuff. People just so willing to help. So yeah, some of the Honda boys gave us the alternator. So that thing is inside, so now we need to test it. So we're just putting the jumper on, because the battery is obviously a bit dead. And yeah, the proof will be in the pudding. If we get 13, 14, whatever volts it needs to get, then we're good. It was literally just the alternator. Hopefully still under warranty. But because I bought it from Segiwa, the boys will look after me, and of course it will be replaced under warranty, whatnot.
I don't have to start it.
Yes, we have 13 volts, as you can see, well, 12.8. Just check with the thing. So yeah, an answer to a lot of people who say, oh, you're so silly, you don't carry spares. Like what spares? Like, do I carry for the whole car? It's almost impossible to carry everything. Whatever you think is gonna break is probably not gonna break, is something else. So that's why I don't really have spares. I need some basic stuff like fluids, of course. But yeah, we have 13 volts, perfect. So let's put this together. Pocket Rocket, Eden, they went out. So I literally have, I have about half an hour. So
Round of applause.
used this video, probably I did, it was my first ever drive out. Oh my god, it's quite incredible. I mean, I've never driven absolutely everything. There's definitely quite a few settings we need to address with regards to shifting. I'm not really happy with a few of them, but Luke will be on it to check. So right now he's doing all the data logging and see what's what. Temperatures seem to be okay. It's running absolutely fine. When you get the shift right on the upshift, it just sounds almost like a DSG box, which is really weird. I'm shaking, honestly. I need a bit of drink, and I need to talk to my race engineer, Luke from Altec. By the way. So lunchtime is over. As you can see, I'm very summery. It's such a hot day. I don't think cars like such heat. But as I said before, now I'm a bit more calmed down. Yeah, it behaved itself brilliantly. The shifts are amazing. A little bit of tinkering needs to be done. Luke from Altec already done a few adjustments to flat shift and throttle bleep on the downshift and all that stuff. It's complicated because you really need to try. Ideally, what you need to do is be on a track day. So then we are sort of like, you know, a couple of laps, come in, adjust. Here we literally have 4 sessions and we actually missed the first one. So right now I'm going into qualifying. I've been driven this car second time, and qualifying does matter. But of course I'm going to take it fairly slow, fairly easy. Currently, Eden, my teammate, Altec Micra, is first in class. So congratulations, beating his personal best. Last year he was 102 or 101. 55 seconds this year. I mean, that's a 6-second drop. That's quite significant. So well done, Eden. Yeah, let's get kitted up and see what we can do and if we can improve. Why would it show the overboost? What is that?
It's not saying that it is overboost in the ECU, but you do have a cut on the boost pressure at 1 bar, so it will cut fuel at 1 bar.
Okay. What's that smell? Me or somebody else?
Somebody else, yeah. Try that. I mean, it's so difficult not being in the car.
Yeah. like there is a soft or hard limiter. It just would not like you and pops and bangs like mad.
Okay.
Like literally, you probably heard me going down.
Okay. I haven't changed anything there, so let's.
So qualifying session didn't go as well as I would have hoped. I don't know if on this video you can actually see the misfires or whatnot. I'll try and put, I don't know what I will be doing. But yeah, something weird going on. So basically what we did, we dialed in the downshifts, very sweet. Literally, I'm going down gears, you know, I'm pressing brake and then just clutch down the gears and it does all of that. But the upshifts and even just driving normal, like in whatever gear, it just starts misfiring and almost like it's a hard limiter, soft limiter, or whatever it's doing. Really, really weird. So we're just trying to see through the data logs and see what it could be the culprit. Once the engine cools down a little bit, we'll have a look at the spark plugs and have a look. But right now, checking the fuel pressure, sort of regulate and see what it's showing. And the pressure is fluctuating between 3.5. Guys are saying the pump sounds a bit weird. I don't know. I think it always sounded a little bit sort of loud on stuff, but I could possibly agree. It does sound a bit weird. I mean, sounds a bit loud, doesn't it? I don't know. So yeah, really not sure what's going on.
Yeah, she's coming. It's not a very strong.
Which one?
Go on, keep doing it.
It's actually your water pump. Oh, okay.
Oh fuck yeah,
That's not very strong.
yeah, that's fucked.
Where's
No.
Moments later.
Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, core.
Could be ears getting in. Are there any holes in those plastic lines? Wow, that's good. It's fixed. Oh, I'm just checking the time.
the next day.
Well, good morning, YouTube.
Holy shit.
Day 2 of Time Attack. Go Japan show. Been woken up by two things. Pop and bang maps and Rob dreaming how to fix my gearbox mount at 6:30 in the morning. The joys of being a car addict.
You go flip her over and
He is right though, so yeah.
So you're probably asking, what are you doing? Your car runs fine. Well, it does run fine, but you know, teething issues and stuff. I'm taking off the gearbox mount because I saw a small crack. It's probably just the paint and nothing else, but I think we can reinforce it with some MIG borrowed from Tegiwa from the inside. I think the sequential is kicking a little bit too strong, and in yeah, it cracked a little bit, as you can see here, literally just along this line, but the problem is it's all pretty much boxed in, so we're gonna have to find a way to do something about this. Not a problem at all. This is what I made earlier. Yeah, that's it. Just needed a little bit of reinforcement. We did not anticipate the amount of force the sequential is exerting on the engine. It could have been because we were still tweaking the downshifts and upshifts, and the retard was not enough, and well, technicality. Anyways, cracked, welded, fixed, reinforced, painted black, going back on the car. We're out in about an hour and a half. So all the issues have been addressed, I should say. I can't say if they've been fixed or not, but we're about to go out for the first practice or warm-up session or whatever you want to call it, and see what's what. We're still playing with our shifting strategies. Downshifts are good, upshifts, so I'm still clutching the box, so see what happens. this did not went well. Half of the engine disintegrated. It was quite a racket. So I'm not sure what could have caused it, what could have happened, but ultimately it doesn't really matter at this stage. I don't know. I was doing the flat shifting and it seemed to be working. Oh God, it was so good. It was so good. It was, flat shift was working very smooth, and basically all it needed to do was tweak some retardation. It wasn't coming on quick enough. And I was just like, I don't even need to come in for loop to do it. I can warm up with this like that. And I wouldn't say I was pushing it. I was on full accelerator down the straight. And I think I just shifted into whatever gear and then it happened. So I think, yeah, I'm not sure, but at least I get a really prime view of all the competitors going. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, a throwaway engine, yeah, not so much. Yep, this is what happens when you're building the fastest and you don't put rods in your engine. Right about here, I should be like, that's it, folks. I truly sent it.
Was it over? Did you over-rev it?
Huh?
Did you over-rev it?
I don't think so. We'll have a look through the logs now. I don't think so. It felt perfect. It was just like. I guess now we know the limit.
Okay, we'll come back from this then.
Oh man! Oh yeah! Oh my god!
Yeah, tell him we know the limit of the K24 now.
Oh yeah, smile.
That's a big old thing. Oh lord!
Hold on, it's bugged.
Right there.
But the gearbox I think is fine because obviously if here it's stalled and I'm on the clutch, go down the pitch, I'm like where do I do? And I roll down the gears and it goes down nice and smooth and down into neutral. So I wrapped it. I mean the flywheel is still there, so that didn't come off because that was my first thing.
The flywheel is still there.
The flywheel is still there.
Oh, you mate, I think you sent that a little too hard. It's a little too hard.
That's a pretty cool setup. That's what Eden did on his pit station. He's fab. If you don't know him, go and follow. Check out. Super duper micro. Anyways, I thought I'll just do an ending to my very exciting first outing event for Novi V2.4. I don't know, mixed feelings. Overall, I am happy. Of course, I'm happy. Look at this. Would you take him seriously? Jimmy Broadband, supposed to be a really sort of high-profile YouTuber. Jesus Christ, love him. Anyways, I am sort of surprised that the car has actually made it here. Anyways, because most of you probably know that it's been sort of always down to the wire, but it has made it to the event. Unfortunately, it wasn't ready for Catwell, but probably for the better. Overall, it ran really good. All of the Haltech stuff just works absolutely brilliant. Love it. The data logging side of things, just impressive. And obviously having loop and Mark from Haltech by our side, sort of as a support, was just immense help. Luke was on the laptop constantly adjusting things on the fly, and mainly what we were doing is making sure that the sequential gearbox works in unison with the ECU. So I have the downshifts correctly, the throttle bleep, and the upshifts, the flat shifting and everything. All the safety features, redundancies, all of that is set up. And I think we got plenty of data, and we got it really close. So today, I did mention it in one of the previous sort of takes. It was working really well. The downshifts are marvelous, and the upshifts were really good. The delay was a little bit too much for giving you the power back, because if you don't know, with the sequential you can shift without using clutch and having your foot flat on the accelerator. So you're doing that, and then you pull the lever, and it has a strain gauge, basically giving information to the ECU that you're pulling the shift. The ECU knows what gear you're in, and it knows what you're doing, so it changes the settings, so it pulls the power away from the motor. And different strategies, I'm not going to go into details how to do it, but it basically pulls the power out. So it's almost like when you change in a normal car, you leave the accelerator pedal, and with the clutch you change it. With a sequential, you don't need the clutch and you don't need to leave. It does it for you, so to speak. So we got it pretty well nice. It was just a little bit of a delay, but I could work with it. Some of the shifts were just like nice and seamless and perfect. And yeah, on the third lap, unfortunately, the motor just exploded, and you've all seen what happened. And yeah, I'll probably do a little debrief later on when I pull the engine out, just to show you what's what. But basically, the rod exited through the block, and it's yeah. So a throwaway engine, all right. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for a new K24 motor. Most likely, I'm not gonna build it, but most likely we'll have some rods in it, just in case, because people say that the rods are the weak link. Other than that, everything else is spot on. Obviously, nut and bolt check as soon as I'm home, because obviously this car has just been built, so it's all fresh. Everything on it is, not brand new, but transferred from the other car, so it's been unbolted and bolted. So I definitely need to sort of do a full bolt check of everything, all the suspension components, and see, what maybe got loose or whatnot. Maybe with Sean from Ghosting Racing, we will address the issue. It's not really an issue. I did fix it, but Sean was here today, and he was like, you know what, we can probably improve them, because obviously he has all the files, so we can laser cut the material and stuff. So we might improve the design of the engine and the gearbox mount and make it a little bit more beefier, so to speak, so it holds the torque and the sort of the severity of the sequential shifts a little bit better. Other than that, yeah, a few things I need to do out of carbon. I didn't really have time, like the front arches. Maybe some of you will say, oh, it doesn't really match. The idea was always to make those similar shape like this, or more square, but for now I'm just using my old ones. So yeah, but ultimately I really want to spend some time with my family, and probably when you see this video, I already spent time with my family. Yeah, so guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Your support and appreciation of what I do is really great, and really keeps me pushing. I had so many people today, honestly, come up to me and say they watch my stuff, incredible car, incredible what you do, love your stuff, love your videos. Guys, appreciate it. Thank you so much for the kind words. It really does keep me sort of pushing, and especially the people who say that all the carbon work I do, they watch it and they tried it and they show me pictures like, oh, look what I've done, and I'm like, yeah, brilliant. I make it accessible to the masses, so to speak. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Time Attack, thank you very much for having us. Everyone who helped us, thank you very much, especially my sponsors, main sponsors, Haltech. I'm not even going to sort of mention the rest of the sponsors, because obviously you are all stars. Punk Motorsport, Octane, JFB, Darenza, Great Ghosting Racing, everyone. I'm sorry if I forgot somebody. So yeah, keep watching, keep subscribing. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.